guys? DJ the Guildmaster. Long time. Sorry, guys. I've just been busy. Just a quick rehash. Work's picked up crazy amounts. I had some medical things I had to attend to. Not only that, my camera officially died the rest of the way. I never did buy a new one just because I've been so busy with other stuff. I actually just acquired some rental property. I'm looking to remodel and sell, so that's taking up a lot of my time. Also, I made the Gamers Guild, our club, into an LLC. So I'm doing some online stuff, selling, and then I'm hoping next year to have a retail store, like a storefront actually. So I've just been busy hustling. But I got new phones. I'm gonna do some video recording. This will be the first video in a series, Road to Historcon Nationals. So myself and then Dave, one of the other guys in our group, we're both preparing for nationals. I'm doing an airborne style list. I know helicopters suck. I'm going to try to make them do great things. He's going to be running his Dutch either with Iraqi or German allies. We haven't figured that out yet, or he hasn't. We're just getting stuff done, just working. I'm on my way to the shop now, actually. I had some packages delivered at the post office. I just missed it. Sucks. But I'm on my way to the shop now. We're going to get a game in today, 115 points. I'm not sure what he's bringing. He's bringing his Dutch. I'm bringing my Americans. What we have been doing, you'll see some other games when we start playing them. He'll run Soviets or Warsaw Pact, and I'll run my list against it, just so we get some really good practice. And I'll run my Iraqis as East Germans. I like East Germans a lot. You know what I mean? Feel they're like an underrepresented army, because everywhere you look, especially in our area, is all like Czechs all the time, and I hate fighting Czechs. But all right, guys, this is the opener for that video. I was going to try to play some like Pokemon music, try to be the best, but I think there might be some copyright infringements. I don't know, but next time the camera will be on, we'll be going over our armies, our mission, our setup. Maybe one of my videos I'm going to go over in depth my list I'm taking. I finally consolidated on a list I'm going to run. I know that's clear in July is when Historcon is, and the recording of this is mid-April. So there's a lot of time left. The only bad part that I'm having is with my work schedule being so busy. There's an event, Forger 85 going on in Pittsburgh. I'm signed up for it. I got a message to the TO. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that event now, just because of my work schedule with me doing so much side projects. It's rough, man. Running a business, doing a side hustle, and having a full-time job. So I've neglected the channel. Sorry, guys. You know how it is, man. Life happens. But all right, we'll go over our stuff here when we come back. See you at the shop. Yeah, I got you. All right, it's recording now. Yeah, it's doing good. Hey, we're back. It's
Hey,
good. We're playing Dave today. We're gonna play his. We're both getting ready for Historcon. We're gonna try. It's probably like a first video in a bunch. We're doing Road to Historcon Nationals. So we got the new FAQ and stuff ready. I have my Americans. He's running his Dutch today. Dutch with Canadian allies?
Yeah, Dutch with Canadians, and we sprinkle in some of the Germans too.
Okay, cool. This is our board we set up. Basically just some European town. We'll roll a mission here in a second. We're going to go over our lists. Do you want to go over your list or no, Dave?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start.
Okay, because I didn't know if you were trying to keep some of your stuff secret or not.
No, it's fine.
All right, buddy, go ahead.
So it's a Panzer infantry company with everything attached to it. So we got 3 Stingers, a light company, a heavy company, my Verkennings, 4 Pratts, with TOW2s.
Okay.
We got my Leopard 2s.
All right.
Always got to run those.
Yeah, the chunky boys.
Yeah, your favorite unit, my PTRLs.
I could never deal with them.
You'll notice there's no heavy artillery, so I had to bring in some smoke with my mortars.
Yep.
And then attached to them is Allied in Canadians, 3 HQ, and then 2-3 by platoons.
Nice.
2 of the toes, and then a light infantry squad to go along with them.
Okay.
And then the only thing that's not part of a formation is the 4 tornadoes.
And those are what, underneath the German selection?
Yeah, they're my West Germans to go along with it. So,
okay.
Wacky tacky list again.
Right. A lot of folks don't realize whenever, especially the Canadians have American or West German allies, but since you're doing Dutch, you have access to like the German allies.
Oh, yeah.
So it's definitely interesting. You don't see enough Canadians out there. Plus, the reason you have those for the brutal gun, correct?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, got to go after the Soviet infantry and get them early.
Oh, yeah. If you're popping BMPs. Yeah. There's some other news, guys. We have a swag store finally set up on the shop. There'll be a link in the description. If you like what we do, just go ahead and buy some merch, man. There's some novelty shirts on there I designed. So let's go to my stuff. It's a little bit spread out. I'm doing American Airborne. We're in the back of the store. There's Pokemon happening, so sorry about that. So this is 2 formations. One formation is my American Airborne. So it's 2 groups of 4 Hueys, full strength, extra dragon apiece. 2 groups of 5 Sheridans, which I've really come to love. A lot of people don't expect the Sheridan. It just hits like a Mack truck. Now, granted, it's very glass candy, but it works pretty good. Also in that formation, 1 scout section of Humvees with 2 TOW 1s and 1 group of TOW 1 armed Humvees. That's that formation complete. Next is a very small light attack company. I had leftover points. So it's 2 groups of attack Humvees, 1 group of TOW equipped 1 Humvees, and a command. And then for support for the entire army, I have 2 groups of militia, one of which is my Green Berets and some non-models. These are just extra guys, proxies. I'm actually building a regular militia blocks right now. They're getting painted. As well as these Sheridans, they're not done yet. For support, 1 set of 2 Air Cobras, 4 Harriers, 4 SAM equipped Humvees, group of Paladins, 1 FO, and these 3 M60s are actually Abrams. I forgot to put them in my box today, but we're going to use them. So that's the force. The idea is the light attack company kind of screens with the Sheridans and the Abrams if possible, so the air mobile guys can get in there. We've had some weird rules interactions likely at the shop. I need to send a couple questionnaires to Battlefront because like some of the stuff we think we've done right, but we're not 100% sure. It's a very gimmicky list. It is going to be hard to move around nationals. I'll probably have to build a bigger custom board, but that's my force at 115. We're going to go ahead and roll mission, pick stances, and then we'll have set up and we'll be back. The book. Okay. So we rolled Counter-Strike. It's one of the newer missions. So basically it's just like counterattack except the defender goes first. So I'm over here. I picked this corner. I have an objective on the hill as well as Dave put one here on top of this hill. In reserves, excuse me, I have 1 set of Hueys, HQ and attack company of Humvees, my Abrams, and 2 Air Cobras. Unfortunately, it has main engagement. Oh, and I have 2 groups of militia. They're getting to do militia stuff. I do have access to the Harriers, except they're not coming in. On the board, I have 1 group of Sheridans in ambush, 1 positioned over here. Attack Humvees here. Infantry on this objective with TOW Humvees behind. 2 Humvees on that hill on the backside. Artillery's here. Scout Humvees with Stingers are here in the woods and my FO. All my stuff counts as moving. So a lot of my stuff is missile based, so I'm really on the back foot. But I do have immediate reserves that'll come in from that side over there. Dave's deployment zone was over here. Go ahead and go over. You got some little spearhead action over here, little parking lot.
Well, of course, I got a spearhead out. I got 16 inches. So my Verkennings are there, and then a mass around them. Canadian leadership. Everybody's in their transports. So that'll be the Light Infantry Company, the Light Canadian Infantry Company. Stingers on the hill with the command.
Okay.
My in foxholes, and then my parats around the backside.
Okay.
Over here, we got a little parking lot for turn 1. More PTRLs, or sorry, more YPRs with the infantry inside.
Okay.
My toes, Leopard 1s and Leopard 1s. That's just the regular platoons. My big boys here. Wasn't happy about placing the artillery there, but for turn 1, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
And then my PTRLs. I'm just worried about what's going to be coming around the corner.
Right. Because my stuff moves, and these guys are pretty... Their main gun round is pretty devastating. So anything it hits almost kills. So we're going to go into my turn 1. I might as well roll my 2 dice for militia first. Needing 5s. Which these don't get any better, folks. So 1 group of militias coming in. Then for reserves... No. So, I can't bring them on, unfortunately.
All right, yeah, I have mine. They're coming on my turn.
Yeah, you can bring yours. All right, we're going to go into my turn, and we'll be back, guys. All right, so that was my own militia group set up over here. I was able to be just close enough to the edge to see out with him pushing me back 4 inches. Now, the woods are considered like heavy cover, basically. So even though the hilltop gets rid of short cover, tall terrain does not. So that's why I was still able to deploy there. They bailed out a hammerhead and actually knocked out one of the command Leopard ones. These guys moved over here. Just they train dash behind. Everyone else just held position because I can't do anything right now with this mission. These guys push up on the backside, get some cover for next turn. These guys were able to push up. He fired a long bomb shot with his main gun, missed. These guys split a fire a little bit, which I probably shouldn't have. Knocked out 1 Pratt, or no, what's it called? PTRL. Knocked out 1 PTRL, and then knocked out a Leo 1. So, a little bit of first blood. Nowhere near as effective as I'd like to be, but just the name of the mission. So we're going on to Dutch Canadian turn 1. The only problem, like this camera, I thought would be great. It's like being the French word for slow. People look that up, they'll know. So yeah, this Humvee got hit by a Leo 1. So go ahead and walk us through your turn, Dave. Very effective. You blew a lot of stuff up.
Yeah, killed a lot of stuff, bailed a lot of stuff. My Leopards and my PTRLs came around. I mean, they got to try to hold this corner for a little bit. So I did manage to bail a couple of them, knock out 2. Underwhelming fire at the Humvees, but I did manage to bail the Mark 19.
Yep.
Infantry's still in. I'm starting to spread out. Over here, did not remount. That's just the way it is. Did manage to put down a lot of firepower on his militia. I know this corner is going to just be a headache for right now, but my Leopards were managed to come around.
Yeah.
And just demolish the...
Scout squad.
Yeah, trying to swing on the corner.
Yeah, I thought they were safe, but he got far enough out there. He wrecked them.
Yeah.
Then over here, you knocked out 2 of these guys.
Yeah, that actually came from my Prats doing that work.
Yeah.
And I managed to not really give myself any targets with my Leopard 2s.
No.
4 shots into the tree line for nothing.
Although your aircraft came in, knocked 1 out, bailed all 3 with the guns. I only knocked down 1 jet in response, and then when you killed 3 up here. Like you killed 1 with a mortar. Infantry are all pinned.
Yeah.
And then you hit them with what? Leos?
Yeah, the Leo Leopard 1s.
Yeah.
So they were able to do some damage too.
The bad part about resin models and concrete floors, when they fall off, they don't do so good.
Yeah, leopard one shots into Humvees don't look too good.
No. So, oh, look, we found the other piece. So,
There's a fender.
I can fix him. We can rebuild him.
We have the technology.
Yes.
Hold on a second.
All right.
Look here. That's a depot level job.
Oh, man.
All right, let's.
Yep, that's definitely user maintenance right there.
You got some rolls to make.
Yeah, I got some that and reserves and Mother Militia. So we back after turn 2.
I actually lost
Well,
one tank.
Yeah.
Like, or two.
Yeah. So that was an American turn 2. Moved up. These guys whiffed because NATO and NATO always sucks. These guys moved around, put some shots. Hit one, but he saved it. Over here, I had my Harriers come in. 2 got shot down. And because Marine skill was a 4 and everything's terrain pretty much, I missed after shot 2 down. But the true heroes, my Sheridans came off of ambush.
Smoked my leopard too.
Wrecked 2 of them. Just like went right through. Then I dropped the artillery. Artillery pinned the stingers. It actually killed the leader base. He couldn't bounce to a stinger base, so he died. Formation leader died. These guys, militia stayed through a bunch of missiles everywhere. Believe it or not, one of Leo took a hit from the RPG-18. Actually stopped it. Mother group of militia popped in over here. That lone Humvee ran away. One guy didn't bail back in here. Infantry stayed pinned. Humvee stayed, fired a missile, missed. These 2 kind of fired missiles, bailed out a tow, armed 113. 2 of these guys got back in. And that's about it. None of my other reserves came in. So my militia's doing enough of a headache over here, I feel. Like, there are little pockets that where if you drive anywhere near them, they're going to be shooting missiles at you. Which is what I'm using them for, is help to slow this side down. All right, we're going on to Dutch turn 2.
Yep.
We'll be back. Okay, so that was end of Dutch turn 2. Good. Talk us about what all happened, buddy. Like you shredded my these guys here all down to 1.
Yeah, fired some long bomb shots with my leopard 1s across.
Needing 5s and they hit 4 times.
Needed retribution for knocking out 30 points of my army.
Yep.
Coming over here, finished them off.
Mm-hmm.
Completely forgot about my artillery, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Over here, my leopard 1s did manage to finish those. He's got 1 I'm still worried about.
Yeah.
My my YPRs did manage to finish off the Humvees.
I'm down to low 1 units.
That the tows totally missed.
Yeah.
So, nothing over here. Well, fired a whole bunch of shots. Did manage to scoot out his militia. So, we'll see how that goes. Oh, that guy there's dead.
Yeah. You had 2 units assault, and I bailed 1.
Yeah.
Leo 1 out, and then 1 Bull and 3. The other 2 failed their cross checks.
Yep. Needing a 3, rolled snake eyes.
Okay. So now, see here, all my other militias on the board. I roll for my aircraft, which didn't do much last time. I get 1 auto unit that comes on if I roll badly. So let's see what happens here. I got a lot of remounts and leaderships to do. Not doing too good as defender. This force is not good on defense. All right, we'll be back. Oh. All right, so that was an American turn 3. Some stuff didn't run. That guy drove up there, shot some Mark 19, didn't do anything. These guys unpinned. That Humvee stayed. This Humvee, this Shillelagh, they all ran. That Stinger Humvee stayed. My militia pushed out to make a screen to stop him from rushing over if possible. I had 3 units. I rolled 5, 5, 6 for my reserves to come on. So my 1 helicopter unit came on, landed, pretty staggered. Looks really good on that table. My Abrams come on at the max and then rolled to the side. They able to split fire, knock out these 2 Leos from behind, and actually vaped both these, killing 3 of the infantry inside. Artillery ranged in again. Missed everybody. I actually hit 1 tow, but he bounced it. This guy fired. Or he fired his tow. over here and missed. And my air cobras came flying on and went behind this hillside. So I could start firing toes and the stuff. Yeah, I'm finding even with me using Abrams to help supplement my reserves, I still have a lot of stuff that goes in reserve, unfortunately. Well, this mission hurt too because I can't shoot the first turn. So that's the end of American turn 3. We're going on to turn 3 Dutch. A lot of havoc's wreaking around over here, so we'll be back. Okay, so that was turn 3 Dutch. A lot has happened. Kind of go over what you did there, Dave. Like, you wrecked a lot of people.
Yeah, I've been ignoring his Abrams for right now because I know I can't deal with them right at the moment.
Those are Abrams for the folks at home.
Yeah.
I forgot my other tanks.
So I brought up my transports just to lay down some suppressive fire. They did manage to do some.
They dropped 2 dudes.
Yeah. My Canadian infantry pushed up. I had to pump a lot of shots into the militia. Still one standing there.
Yep.
Dragons. I tried to shoot the dragons at the helicopters, but missed on them.
Yeah.
Just trying to push everybody over. I'm starting to kind of concede this side so I can swing.
Yeah.
Finally knocked out the
guy on the hill.
That good old PTRL just completely demolished him. The other one did take out that last Sheridan, which allowed me to whiff shooting at the infantry.
You repinned the infantry up here.
Yeah. Took some shots with my stingers at the
air cobras
and just didn't do anything.
Yeah, actually whiffed on the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is turn 4 Americans. I still have aircraft and 2 units left in reserve.
Yeah, and the helicopters are going to offload.
Yep, we're about to drop out our stuff straight Apocalypse Now style. So, all right, guys, we'll be back. All right, so that was the end of American turn 4. Humvees kind of been rolling in. They fired, hit these guys. These guys whiffed over here. They come rolling in. My militia moved up, pinned this infantry. Guys got out. My helicopters moved up behind the hill. They were all able to dig in. Abrams moved around, knocked out 2, and bailed one of these. That guy over there made his leadership, ran over, fired a rocket, but the Leo stopped it, believe it or not.
Yep.
Artillery ranged back, stayed in, knocked out a vehicle, pinned one, or bailed one, and then pinned the infantry. Over here, these guys fell their leadership, unfortunately. Then we did, with my Air Cobras, bail out one Leo 1. That's about it. My light attack formation is pretty close to breaking. My infantry formation is still really good. So, okay, going on to Dutch turn 4. Tree. You're Dutch. I'm not going to break, I don't think.
Yeah. This
okay.
is top of 5.
Yeah, this will be top of 5. So that was the end of Dutch turn 4. You killed my command squad for the light attack in that one base of militia. That means they're going to run away. So you broke that formation. Over here, you pinned, and these guys made all their saves. That group of militia, they just would not die.
Oh.
You're hitting with Carl G's and everything. Moving over, you kind of moved around this way. You did knock out my FO finally, which kind of hurts. You fired some shots at my Air Cobras, and you whiffed or I dodged.
Yeah.
You repinned my infantry again. Well, they were pinned anyway. They're doubly pinned.
Moved my PTRLs up.
So now they're within 36 of my Air Cobras. So going on to my turn, I have no more reserves. I just have aircraft I'm going to roll for.
2 left.
Then there's really no bail-ins right now, just some unpinnings. And I got to remove them Humvees. So we'll be back after American turn 5. Okay, so that was the end of my turn 5. I lost an Air Cobra. Believe it or not, my Harriers came in on a gun run and knocked out one, killing everyone inside. Believe it or not. Somehow they survived. Them guys shooting. The last guy survived, fired a rocket. Missed. My FO is dead, but the commander of this squad was able to range in on top of the hill, which is good, but they didn't do anything.
Nah.
But they still ranged in. Yeah. My Abrams pushed on over. They did do tactical speed of 14. Fired some shots because of the being an extra one. They missed the one guy they could see, but the one dude threaded the needle through here and did knock out a Leo one. This infantry stayed pinned. They fired their 2 shots with their pinned rate of fire and actually killed a base, which is funny. And that's about it, man. Going on to Dutch turn 5. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that was the end of Dutch turn 5. We're going to 6 Americans. Kind of walk us through what you did. You dropped some smoke, we see, across here.
Yeah, I had to drop some smoke. I am worried about your tanks coming around.
Yeah.
Started to shift everybody back over this way, away from his heavy infantry and the heavy tanks.
Yeah.
While still throwing bodies.
Right.
As a speed bump. So it's getting down to that nitty gritty like it always does with us, man.
Yeah. You did kill all but one militia base.
Yeah.
They just did not want to go away. These guys are dug in. You guys moved here with troops. Goes on to my turn. I gotta try to unpin and like deal with them. We're gonna be back after turn 6. It's gonna make it a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was my turn 6. I think I might have pulled it off somehow. My Harriers came in through the tree line. Was going to strafe this. They didn't make it.
7 out of 9.
Yeah.
5s and 6s.
The Stingers dropped them. Over here, I had my Paladins drive up, fire directly at these guys. It needs 6s and 5s. They missed. Over here, my last militia got May's leadership, unpinned, killed a base. And then Abrams knocked out 2 more vehicles for some of the cleaning up units. Over here, these guys decide to wake up. I fired 3 Laws and a Dragon. I knocked out 2 of the transports with Laws guys, believe it or not. The Dragon bailed the back one, and when the vehicles blew up, no survivors ran out. So now we just kind of like stalled it for a turn. I think we might be able to do this.
Depends on what the aircraft come in and what I can do.
Yeah. All right, we're going on to Dutch turn 6. We'll be back. All right, that's we did some math and some figuring. There's no way with these guys failing their pin, they're stuck, and them guys are too far away really to do much. Even with him strafing with his aircraft, we pretty much called it. There's nothing that can be done.
Yeah, I can't drop salvos close enough for the infantry to assault anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't have anything left big enough to take on his tanks over there.
No.
So.
So this would be a 6-3.
Yeah.
So, but no, that was a good game. I think the MVP of this game was the militia tying up your side for as long as it did.
Oh, if I was hoping to just be able to push through and get to the other side before the Abrams came on.
Yeah.
But the militia just bogged me down, and then by the time I realized that I could push on the pinned, I didn't have enough of my Leo 1s left to deal with them.
No, and the Sheridans holding you up for at least 2 turns because they didn't die right away.
Yeah.
And then these guys just kind of sat here the whole time, and then whenever you did get within range, they just let loose.
They woke up and
they're just like, there's tanks, blow them up. Well, that was a good game. Any final thoughts? Because what the viewers don't know is we've been going pretty hard the last, almost a month now?
I'd say closer to 2 months.
Yeah.
Just actually playing and getting the games in, repetitions.
Yeah. What kind of threw us for a loop is the new FAQ admissions dropped.
Yeah.
Which we have to submit a roller question to that we came up with. Me and Bucky played 2 air assault armies. My helicopters landed first, and how the rules work, he can't land within 4 inches.
Yeah.
But if an enemy gets within 4 inches of me, I have to take off. What's helicopters do? So we played it that I was there first with the helicopters. If you guys know, maybe comment below what you think.
Yeah, we're always trying to learn and figure the game out.
We're going to submit that to the rules thing because it's not the new FAQ. But yeah, that was a really good game, brother.
Always.
Yeah. If you want, next week I'll have my East Germans disguised as Iraqis.
Bucky and I are trying to get some Soviet forces together, but we're just missing too many of the actual nuts and bolts that we need for
Yeah.
the army. So
No, I totally get that. I'm redoing my Iraqis. I'm switching out the pewter models for resin. Yep, that's what I said, guys. All right, this is the Guildmaster with
Dave
Dave,
the Cleric.
the Cleric. Till next time. They said we're back. We're rolling heavy. Like I said, we have an Etsy store up and an eBay store. So if you guys want some swag, hit us up, man. All right, till next time. Peace.